Hi, this is Lynn Arucan. For those of you that know me, this is going to be more of an update on my journey. And for those of you that I don't know, this is an introduction, and I really hope that we get to know each other well. So the reason I'm on today was just to talk a little bit about why I started my digital business. And it was I started my digital business because I am a wife, aunt, and retired corporate leader. And my mom had passed away, and I decided to take care of my nieces and nephews in the Philippines that were her caretakers through the last couple of years of her life. And in order to do that, I needed to bring in more income because my husband and I, as retirees, were living on a fixed income. And so I was looking for different ways to bring in that income again. I had considered going back to corporate life. I had thought about doing consulting, just kind of all different things. But for me, what I realized was I just didn't have it in me anymore to go back to the corporate grind. I didn't want to update my resume. And at the time, I was in my late 50s, and I was thinking, who the heck's going to hire me at this point? So I was looking for alternatives, and I was thrilled when I found this digital business because it allows me to work from anywhere, and I can take it with me when my husband and I travel, and I can work on my own time and my own terms. And so it really has been a godsend for me. And when I and what really stood out to me about it not only was being able to work from anywhere and anytime, but was really that it was a proven business system, that there was step-by-step training. You didn't have to be technically savvy. There's great support from mentors and coaches, as well as a global community that you can really tap into and really helps and supports one another. And so, candidly, I did struggle in the beginning. My biggest struggle was with regards to my mindset. It had nothing to do with following the system or the training or the technology. It was really all here in my mind. And I struggled with, worrying about things like judgment and what are my friends and family or my former colleagues going to think when they find out that I'm doing this. I also was worried about fear of failure. And, after having a successful corporate career, gosh, what if I just wasn't meant to be an entrepreneur? And so this past year, I've done a ton of work on my mindset, and I've rebooted my business, and I really feel that my head is in the right space now to do things like going live, doing a lot of different posts on social media, and really get the word out there about this business because it truly is life-changing. The rewards I've seen so far have certainly been, again, not only the flexibility and being able to work anywhere, but also, again, the community and the camaraderie that I have with my team, as well as the larger community. For me personally, as a retiree, I was looking for ways to use my talents and gifts to help others, and this business has been a great way for me to be able to do that. And then lastly, what else? Obviously the income. So, all right. And then, I just want to put it out there that I was once in your shoes. When I first heard about this business through an ad, it was a photo ad from my mentor. Her story really touched me, and I wanted to do some due diligence. And I was kind of skeptical at first, but once I had a chance to go through the videos, as well as was put into the community on Facebook, and was able to see all the success stories, and just to again do the research on the products and the structure, it really made a ton of sense to me. So if you are looking for ways to earn income other than getting another job, and you want to own your own business, even if you just do it as a side hustle, it doesn't have to be a complete, switch over from whatever your job is to this. But if you're interested in looking at alternatives, I would love to chat with you. So please DM me, and let me know. And I hope to see you on the inside and that we chat. Take care. Bye-bye.